Howdy y'all, this is Rob with Mod Bikes out of Austin. I'm here with Dor, who's our lead designer, founder of Mod Bikes, and we're gonna take a deep dive today on the Mod Groove. We wanna see what your inspiration, your vision was with this magnificent bike, the technology, the power. We wanna know what inspired this awesome design. It's one of our most popular designs here. So why don't you guys stay tuned, we'll find that out. So Dor, how are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm excellent. So obviously, when we look at the Mod Groove right here, we see the awesome style, the amazing lines, the curves, every single thing about it. Can you tell me what inspired you on this design?
Yeah, we wanted to make something different. We wanted to go kind of like retro and think outside of the box. So first of all, the frame, we have this like split frame that is something that is very old school. You don't see a lot of that these days. And we wanted to combine that with some natural elements. So like all of our bikes, we have the brown leather seats and grips, and we wanted to have these wood panels on both models, the step through and the regular one, to get some kick and make it different, make it unique. Also the white wall tires and this kind of like color scheme, when you have that combination between white, black and like different colors, I think it makes just the whole thing blends together and kind of like that beach cruiser vibe. I don't know, I'm just in love.
So when I buy one of these bikes here, what am I getting?
So what sets us apart, I think, from the competition is our kind of like attention to details. We know where to put it, like right there. You're getting kind of like the best overall value for your money. So what I mean by that is, first of all, we have dual suspension. So this is not something that you see every day. So both the front fork suspension and the seat post suspension on the back make this bike very, very comfortable. In addition to that, we have this very wide handlebar with these like leather grips and seat that is a gel seat, very, very nice. So the kind of like the overall comfort that this bike provides as a beach cruiser, I think when people think about beach cruisers, that's the first thing that they think about is comfort.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I see the battery on the back there. What are we looking at tech-wise?
Yeah, so this is a 13 amp, 48 volt battery with a 500 watt motor. This bike can go up to 28 miles an hour and has a range of up to 45 miles on a single charge.
So we looked at the style, we looked at the comfort. Where would somebody take this bike?
So hopefully you're right next to a beach, and that's what it's built for, just to cruise around the beach. But right here in Austin, Texas, we cruise around the lake. This bike is good and very efficient on the road and on trails. So it has these multi-terrain tires, and it's a 3-inch wide tire. So this can handle like, you know, any gravel trail. It's not gonna take it mountain biking, of course. But I think kind of like for the day-to-day rider, what we usually do, this bike will be perfect.
Let me ask you about that rear rack there. That thing's kind of interesting.
Yeah, so just like all of our bikes, we developed this snap-on rack. So the snap-on rack is kind of like the base for our snap-on accessory system. It's a system that allows you to easily snap on and off different accessories to the back. If I'll take my own use case, I have a kid, I take them to daycare every day, and then I go to work, I need a bag. Sometimes I'll go to like picnic or something where I need to put some like larger stuff on the back, and this is what this rack allows. So with the click, you can snap on and off different accessories from our collection. So we have our rear bag, we have our snap-on rear basket that is designed to fit a milk crate exactly. So some people use it for that, but it's also just overall a great basket. We have a net that you can put around that, and it holds a lot of cargo. We also have our bench seat. So the bench seat comes with 2 options for foot pegs. You can have the frame foot pegs and the rack foot pegs, depends on how tall is your kid. In addition to that, there's a second battery that you can carry on the back as well. And it also very easily fits a Yep Maxi child seat. So right here in this like square here, a Yep seat can fit in very easily and lock into place. Other than that, we have these bars on the side if you do decide to have your standard pannier, so you can have both in combination of another accessory on the top. So bottom line, a lot of functionality. This thing easily, as I said, snaps on and off. You can add a lock and lock all of these accessories in place. Game changer. We just released that about 6 months ago. Our customers love it. It's just complete game changer. You're not obligated with any accessories that will be bolted on.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is this enough power to actually have a child in the back?
Oh yeah, this bike has plenty of power to take you with cargo, with kids. I personally take my kid every day, and this thing has plenty of power. In addition to that, this bike has both throttle and pedal assist. So the throttle is located right here on the right, and I think that one of the cool things about mod bikes is the shifter and kind of like our cockpit is organized and was engineered for comfort. So you have the throttle on the right, unlike some other brands that you have it on the left. So it's very intuitive on the right. We're using this very cool shifter that we found that works just perfect with the throttle and keeps everything in the right place within reach of your thumb. So you have both the throttle. As I said, there's pedal assist. You can use those individually or you can combine those together. And in addition to that, so basically what the gears and the pedal assist will help you do is pedal with the motor together, get more power. If you're going up through like steep hills, that you can use the pedals to help. Also, a lot of people like to not use the motor as much and also get some exercise. So the pedal assist is exactly for that. So you can use this bike as a kind of like a scooter mode where it's just the throttle and it has plenty of power, or you can use it with the pedal assist and pedal shift the gears. So ton of power for sure, and also up to 45 miles of range. That's more than almost anyone will need. Most of our customers are doing around 10 miles on kind of like their daily commute. So a lot of power, a lot of range, and we have that very healthy, I would say, balance. So if you want, with some brands they have like a bigger battery or a bigger motor. So if you want it, like, you always need to kind of like think about, okay, if I'll have a bigger motor and a bigger battery, it's going to be heavier. What will that affect? So if you put this thing on a bike rack, if we're talking about kids or taking more cargo, so like how big is the bike, how heavy is the bike, how stable it is while I'm riding, is it actually necessary or not? So we kind of like design it the way that we think is best. Obviously we can do whatever we want, but this is kind of like the best configuration to get maximum range, maximum power, and keep everything in a relatively healthy weight.
Safety wise, how is this bike equipped?
Safety always comes first with mod bikes, and this bike has a ton of features. So let's go over that. First of all, we have front and rear lights, both of them connected to the battery, so you don't have to swap batteries or anything like that. From the display, you can turn on both the front light and the rear light. So the headlight has 300 lumens. It's very bright. It's a great headlight. On the back, we have the tail light that also function as a brake light. Moving to the like additional features, both of the wheels, they have like the white wall tires. So those are actually also kind of like helping at night to get a better visual from the side. We have all of our bikes have hydraulic brakes. Hydraulic brakes are a game changer, a giant difference. So first of all, you can stop in a heartbeat. You don't have to squeeze the brakes too hard. The slightest touch on both brakes and you stop. The other big benefit is that these hydraulic brakes don't need to get maintained as much as mechanical brakes. So they just last a lot longer, and that keeps you safe for a lot longer, and you don't have to go every month or every 2 months to get your brakes adjusted. So that's a huge game changer. Also, we have this very sexy bell over here. Very important.
I like it.
Some people just forget about it. I think it's nice, it's sleek, it's positioned right in the correct place, and again, kind of like keeps everything within reach with your thumb. I don't know if it's related, but we're talking safety. So for us, also safety is for your bike to be safe and like no one steals them. In addition to this cool bell, we have our smart electric system. So our programmable electric system, it's not kind of like a one bike fits all. What I mean by that, so you can go into this display, you can adjust the speed limit, you can set how fast the bike will accelerate, you can adjust your levels of pedal assist according to your own preferable levels. And what that means is, some people are very familiar with electric bikes and they feel very confident, they want to go fast, they don't care about range as much, so they can go in, set that up according to how they like it. But some people are newer to the electric bike world, they don't necessarily want to go as fast, or they want to get more range, and they can set up how fast the bike will accelerate, and that will significantly affect the range of the bike. So you can go in to the programmable display and make those adjustments very easily. So it's a big plus that we have on all of our mod bikes. In addition to that, from the display, you can set up a password where you can lock your bike with a password. Without the pin, you just can't activate the bike. And I think one last thing is both of the brakes have motor inhibitors. What that means is that once you hit the brake, it automatically cuts off the motor. I take my kid in the front and he likes to play with the throttle, so that feature is very useful.
So the sizing of the bike, it's very, very nice. What's the ideal person for this bike?
So we have two frames. We have the step-through frame and the regular frame. The minimum height will be 5'6", and it goes all the way to 6'5". We offer a lot of kind of like adjustments to make the bike fit the specific rider. On the seat post side, you can change the suspension seat post to a regular seat post and get the seat all the way down. On the other side, you can adjust it and get it all the way up. In addition to that, we also have our adjustable stem. In addition to that, you can also adjust the handlebar angle to go up or down according to your likings. But we have the full sizing chart on the website, and customers can check that and see if that's a good fit.
Perfect. I see these posts here. What are these holes for?
Yeah, so this is for our Snap-on quick release accessories. With this mounting system, you can attach the front basket. We also have our front rack, so it's a small rack that you can strap on, you know, your yoga mat or cooler or whatever that is.
So if somebody wanted to come check it out in person, is that something they can do as well?
Yeah, so we offer both test drives in our location here in Austin, but most of our customers are just around the US. We offer a one-on-one virtual demo. It's a very cool experience where you can talk to one of our representatives, get the full overview of the bike, ask all the questions you may have, explain your specific situation, and get like a tailored recommendation specifically for you. Those are very easy on the website. Customers can just go and check that out. In addition, we have our phone number, 512-518-3445. You can just give us a call and one of our advisors will be happy to help you.
Well, I want to thank you, Dor, for spending the time with us, letting us know the vision behind the Mod Groove today. For everybody at home, thank you for spending a little bit of time with us, and visit us at modbikes.com for more information.